You see, they are going to invade church in Southwest, kidnap pastors. That's why you know that security is worst. There is a challenge to Yorubas. Fulani have taken over Southwest. Let's come out with reality. They have taken over. Now by the time they started doing the worst, that is when we will wake up. We can't wake up yet. Because they have not touched Omolowo and when they touch you.
Okay, let me put out a disclaimer. This video you're about to watch is not to put fear on you. It's not to make you to be afraid about the reality on the ground. As we all know, you don't need someone to tell you what is actually going on in Nigeria. Nigeria is at war. It is only you in your father's house that you don't know that Nigeria is at war. That is because they have not come to kill your mom. They have not come to kill your father. And that is why you are thinking that you are safe. But this is not to put fear on you. Now, and let's even talk about the solution. What is the solution to this problem? But before that, how many of you remember to what this Yoruba pastor said before? Not just what you have watched. There was a man who said that he's going to drop his Bible and pick up guns when the time comes. And I got the information that the man said that the time has come, that he is about to carry gun and put out Bible. I have a lot of things to say about that, but take a listen for those of you who might not remember what I'm talking about.
To jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá.
If you're Yoruba indigene,
Mo fẹ́ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀.
I want to talk to you all.
Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀.
And I want you to listen and accept what I'm about to say.
Mo náà ti bà abúlé yín, wọ́n ti gbà tán.
I said they are already usurping you from your villages all over Yoruba State.
Ní Ogun State.
In Ogun State,
Ọ̀ṣun State.
Osun State,
Ondo State.
Ondo State,
Anambra State.
even Anambra
Gbogbo
State,
àwọn ilẹ̀ Igbo wọ̀nyẹn.
even the Igbo lands as well.
Àwọn wọ̀nyí ti wọ̀.
People are already entering those places.
Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀.
And they're already overtaking you people in your various states.
Èyí tá à ń sọ yìí sí.
What we are saying right now,
Kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn o.
this is not about religion.
Christian.
Whether you're a Christian
Muslim.
or you're a Muslim,
Àwa tá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá.
and we are Yoruba traditional worshippers,
Àsìkò tá a gbọ́dọ̀ kó ẹ̀sìn wa papọ̀ nìyí.
this is time we must band together
Láti jà fún àwọn ilẹ̀ bàbá wa.
to fight for our father's land so that they don't overtake us in
Ẹ
it.
má jẹ́ kán fi ẹ̀sìn gba ilẹ̀ wa o.
Don't let them use religion take over our land.
Gbogbo abúlé tó ń gbà l'Ondo State yẹn.
All those villages they've taken over in Ondo State,
Wọ́n pa Muslim, wọ́n pa Christian.
when they wanted to kill, they killed Christian and Muslim alike.
Ilẹ̀ náà ń jà fún kì í ṣe ẹ̀sìn.
They are fighting for the land. They are not fighting for religion.
Ẹ̀sìn náà kàn gbá wọlé o.
They are just coming through the lens of
So mo
religion.
sọ fún yẹn ọmọ Yorùbá.
But I'm telling you all Yoruba
Ẹ múra o.
people, please be prepared.
Gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
Nigerians at
Ẹ
large,
múra dáadáa.
please be well prepared
Wọ́n má bàa gba ilẹ̀ yín o.
so that they don't take you away from your father's
Mo wá pé
land.
gbogbo àwọn lọ́balọ́ba.
And calling onto the royalties in Yoruba
Ọọ̀ni
land.
of Ifẹ̀.
Your new Obife, the Imperial Majesty.
Kábíyèsí kádé pẹ́ lórí rẹ̀.
Kabiesi, we greet you, sir.
Ẹ dá sí o.
Please talk about this.
Aláàfin tuntun tó ṣẹ̀ jẹ ẹ dá sí
The
o.
new Alaafin, please talk
Ẹ̀yin
about
ọba
this.
Ondo
All
ẹ dá sí o.
the kings in Ondo State,
Ẹ̀yin ọba Ọ̀ṣun Ọ̀yọ́ Lagos State ẹ dá
the
sí o.
kings in Lagos, Oyo, Osun, please talk about this.
Tógun yẹn bá wọlé tán.
Because when the war overwhelms us,
Apá ò ní ká o.
we will not be able to do anything about it.
Èmi mo rẹ́dí ogun o.
Personally, I'm ready for
Mo
war.
sọ fún ìjọ kìnnìún àná mo ní kẹ́ dira.
I told you the last time that you should fortify
Àwọn
yourself.
kan sọ pé báwo ni pastors máa sọ pé
Some
èèyàn
people
dira.
were saying, why will a pastor utter that kind of statement?
Ẹ lọ dira o.
Please go and fortify
Tó
yourself.
bá yá màá gbé Báìbù mi sílẹ̀.
Because when war comes, I will drop my Bible.
Màá jà fún ìlú bàbá mi.
I will go and fight for my father's land.
Ìgbà wo ni Christian dé Nàìjíríà?
When did Christianity come into Nigeria?
1842
It came in 1842.
ló ṣẹ̀ dé Nàìjíríà.
That was when it came in.
Ẹni àkọ́kọ́ tó máa kó Báìbù jọ.
And the first person to compile the Bible,
Williams lorúkọ ẹ̀.
his name is Williams.
Wọ́n pa ní on the 6th
They killed him on the 6th,
1536.
1536.
Wọ́n dáná sun.
They burnt him. He was
Ẹ tún gbé
lynched.
Báìbù tá ń kà yìí.
The person that compiled the Bible for us.
So ẹ má jà fi ẹ̀sìn bọ inú afẹ́jà fúnlẹ̀ bàbá
So
wa.
don't let us put religion into our culture or for fight for our father's
Màá
land.
dira.
I will fortify
Màá
myself
síwájú ogun.
and I'll be a leader.
Wọ́n tó de lè dira fún ènìyàn.
And if you can fortify people,
Máa bọ̀.
fortify
A
them.
máa dira, a máa jagun náà.
We will fight that war.
Màá gbé Báìbù sílẹ̀.
I will drop my Bible
Nítorí ilẹ̀ bàbá mi.
because of my father's land.
Ṣé Bíbélì sọ?
Because the Bible says it.
Hébérù 6 verse 1.
Hebrews 6 verse
Ó ní ká
1.
fi ẹ̀kọ́ Kristi
It
náà.
says, set aside the teachings of
Ká ṣe
Christ
pípé.
and let us do what is
Ẹ jẹ́
complete.
àkọ́kọ́ fi ti Kristi tì
We
náà.
will now put it
Ká
aside.
lọ jà fúnlẹ̀ bàbá wa.
Let's fight for our father's
Ká
land.
máa sọ pé kí Jésù ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
And we tell Jesus to help us.
Kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
To help us in the war for our father's land.
Ohun tá a máa ṣe nìyẹn o.
That's what we are going to do.
Nígbà tó mú Jésù Kristi.
When Jesus was caught,
Ọmọlẹ́yìn ẹ̀kọ́ fa idà yọ.
a disciple drew out his sword.
À ń pè ní Pétérù.
His name is Peter.
Ó bẹ́ etí ẹnìkan sílẹ̀.
He cut off the ear of one of the soldiers.
Ó bẹ́ etí ẹ̀
He
sílẹ̀.
cut off the ear of one of the
Jésù ní
soldiers.
rárá.
Jesus said, no,
Tí idà rẹ̀ bọnú àkọ̀.
keep your sword back in the shirt.
Jésù ní tó bá yá o.
That when the time comes,
Ẹni tó ní aṣọ kó lọ tà á.
if you have a cloth, go and sell it.
Ẹ tó ní bàtà kó lọ tà á.
When the time comes, if you have sandal, you will sell
Ẹ lọ
it.
sí Luke 22.
Go to Luke 22.
So ẹ má filẹ̀ bàbá yìí sílẹ̀ o.
Please don't leave the things of your father and the land of your
Christian
father.
sọ pé kí n má jà fún bàbá mi o.
Christianity does not stop me from fighting for my
So
father's
ìwọ náà
rights.
má wòran ọwọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá.
So if you are Yoruba indigene, don't just
Ẹ má
fold your
jẹ́ kó wá
hands.
gbalẹ̀ bàbá wa lọ́wọ́ wa.
Don't let them take over our father's land from us.
Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe o.
God will help us.
Alálẹ̀ bàbá wa
Our ancestors.
á fún wa ṣe o.
All right. Now, I don't want to mention the name of the pastor because of privacy, but so many people know him and know his name. So what this pastor is saying is that there is a problem to the preaching that Christians are preaching on the pulpit. There is a need to change some preachings from the pulpit. Yes. You see, if the state of Israel, very tiny state, 7 million people, just Edo State is bigger than Israel. If they have been doing like all these Christians are doing in Nigeria, today, our children will grow up not to know that there is a place called Israel or a name of people called the Jewish people. They will not wake up to hear that there are people called Jewish people. They will wipe them out of the surface of the earth. If there is any pastor, any imam who is telling you by now that owning a gun to defend yourself is a crime, stop going to that church. Because when time will come, they will kidnap the pastor, kidnap all of you, and you will pay what they call jizya tax. Some people are thinking that people in Nigeria are paying for ransom. No, you are paying jizya tax. It's a tax for your blood, as mandated. They have the mandate that it's either you pay jizya tax, that is a tax for your blood, or they kill you. So I just hear that this man said that he's going to equip himself and do the needful. How do we get here? What is the solution? Let us talk about the solution. Now, the solution to this matter, without any iota of contradiction, is that before now, even before now, Nigeria is supposed to have been divided. Nigeria is supposed to have been disintegrated into, if you like, into 50 places, I don't care, before now. The problem that happened, why Ojukwu did not implement the Aburi Accord, is the reason why we are here. Aburi Accords was not just an agreement on paper, but it was a solution to what was happening then. But after some time, that Aburi Accord seems not to be relevant. The solution was hinting on dividing the country. Now, dividing the country, when they just solve the whole problem, it will solve 90% of the problem. You know why? Before now, the filtration has not been like this. And if they had divided the country then, if you have problem in your country, it will become a mono problem, not a problem with multicultural people. You can't solve multicultural problem. Nobody have been able to solve a multicultural problem. We have incompatibility of multicultural people in Nigeria. How many people are the Fulani people? They are very few. So they are coming with the idea of religion, Islamization, taking territories, advancing. But before they were able to do this, I have taught you people about the 5 principles of war that these people are using. Okay, go and listen to the video again. So what these people are doing, they first of all initiated the principles of infiltration. They infiltrated some strategic positions. It's the principles of war. So people are now asking, just few people, why is it that they are holding the whole nation to ransom? That is because they have carried out what they call the principles of infiltration. They infiltrated who becomes the president. They infiltrated your vice president, national security advice. Everybody is in their pockets. So that is the problem. Everybody is in their pockets. Now, this is not to put fear on you. By now, we're supposed to be preparing for all outbreak war. This is few years to come. Yeah. if you know where these people are now, remember everything they told you before today, it is happening. So be mindful of what we are saying that is going to happen tomorrow. It is set by set. If we want to stop this, we can still stop it. We can still stop it, but you know, the government are solidly behind these people. I am not saying allegedly. The government are solid. I know what I'm talking about. The government are solidly behind these people. So all those things they are saying, they are fighting. They are not fighting anything. If they are actually fighting, it should be reducing. Any insecurity that lasted more than 24 hours in a country, you know that the government hand is involved. There is nothing else we need to know about this. So the solution is, while working towards the division of the country, everybody should own a gun. I've been saying this, that Nigeria need a gun revolution. For you to understand that your politicians are not interested and they are part of the problem, majority of them, not all of them, by now they could have executive order or legislation to arm everybody. Why when you have up to 500 men in your community and you don't have 500 guns? That is why 2 people can enter with AK-47 and hold the whole village to ransom. Now, if you are waiting for the soldiers to fight this police, you will all die. See what Dajuma told you about this? What I'm still saying is that the police, even though, for example, now they are not colluding, they are colluding. Many of them, not all of them, many of them are colluding with terrorists. But imagine, even though they are not colluding, they are not enough to fight it. You need to have a gun. You need to carry a gun. That was what that pastor was saying in that video. You need to have a gun. And secondly, people need to start. See, if I told you people this thing before, among everybody coming out for presidential election, I have not seen somebody who is talking solution. Some people will say, if they talk solution, no, they will not vote for the person. No, if they talk solution now, they will not. That is the reason why Tinubu is where he is today. They ask him, how will you do? What will you do to stop this insecurity? They say, if I fight insecurity, they will kill me. And this is where we are today. No, this is where we are today. This one.
You see, they are going to invade church in Southwest, kidnap pastors. That's why you know that security is worst. There is a challenge to Yorubas. Fulani have taken over Southwest. Let's come out with reality. They have taken over. Now, by the time they started doing the worst, that is when we will wake up. We can't wake up yet. Because they have not touched Omolowo, our Eronwo, when they touch you.